So imagine my surprise when my buddy Butter the Insider reaches out to me and tells me that there's an Air Force veteran that has this Demon 170 and like had it out and it was having problems, and they take it into the shop and they find out that like bolts in the engine were backing themselves out on the bottom end. And then imagine my surprise when that clearly sounds like a manufacturer's issue. Imagine my surprise because he's got some bolt-on modifications that not only did they void his warranty or refused a warranty repair for him with his car and his engine, didn't put anything back together, just left it all effed up, right? Not only did the dealer damage his car while it was there, I'm talking about nicks, dings, scratches, all kinds of other stuff. They voided his entire warranty. That means, yeah, the bumper-to-bumper warranty, the warranty that would cover the seat separating or the door card falling off, like we saw in OC Motivator's Scat Pack, right? Or the window cracking, or some of the other crap that should be covered under the manufacturer's warranty. Why, Dodge? Why would you void the full like I could get it if somebody modified an engine or something and you're saying, okay, we're not covering that. Okay. Maybe I can stand with you on that if you're able to prove that the modifications caused the issue. Because I can tell you right now, for what it's going to cost Stellantis to replace the engine in this Air Force veteran's car, it's going to cost them more in legal bills. This is the kind of dumb shit. This is the kind of dumb thinking at Stellantis, i.e. Dodge, that was around during Carlos Tavares' time. Let's get cheaper wiring harnesses. Let's get this cheaper part. Let's get this cheaper shit. And then we have recalls for hundreds of thousands of cars because we put cheaper shit on it that didn't work. And now you're having to pay for all this friggin' recall work when if you just did it right the first time with good parts, you wouldn't have had these problems. But now, you won't talk to the customer, right? You told them you only communicate via email. I find that interesting, right? I've just heard so many things about Stellantis lately. I saw another shop here recently that had a Pentastar motor that they bought from a dealer and it was bad, and they had to jump through like 1,000 friggin' hoops to get Stellantis to warranty it. Now, I understand times are tough, but bitch, you motherfuckers are still profitable. All right? You guys are still making money. I don't want to hear it. It would be different if you were bleeding cash and out of money and screwed, right? I know you're going through bankruptcy in China with your joint venture with GAC. But do you really think, like, if somebody at Stellantis sees this, or Dodge, if Matt sees it directly, good. Do you really think it's a good idea to say, yeah, fuck this veteran guy. We don't care. He can eat a dick. F him. And we're going to void his whole friggin' warranty on the whole car. Do you think that's a smart idea? I don't think so. I think it's stupid. Now, you know what shocks me about this is I'm willing to bet, and this will be the excuse, which I'm going to give you right now. I'm willing to bet it'll probably get escalated up to Matt or Tim, and then I'm going to hear, oh, we didn't know about this, TK. We never saw this. Now, I'm not the first one to speak about it. I know Butter spoke about it. I don't know if he did a video on it yet, but I know people have already spoke on it, and it's been all over the forums. And miss me with the bullshit, Dodge, of you don't monitor the forums. We know that you meat ride that shit like a motherfucker. So stop all stop the capping. It's not happening. All right, it's just quit. What should happen at this point is, hey, come to some sort of resolution, whether you split the cost with the customer, fix the guy's friggin' demon, find out why the dealer damaged his effing car. Because I really don't want to do an update video here where I'm showing what the car looked like before, what it looked like after, and then I got to cook the dealership too. Because that's the next video. I'm going to cook the dealer, and then we're going to come back and cook Dodge some more. Because last I checked, and I don't know if this vet has representation yet. But don't get it twisted. Like, we could plug him in with Crone and Moss or somebody else really quickly. And what I'm saying by that is, like, not like trying to instigate you getting sued, Stellantis, but it's cheaper for you to just keep a honorably discharged veteran that took over $100,000 of his money and spent it as, whether it was a retirement gift or whatever, I don't know, on a demon. Now, where have we heard this before? I've talked about this before. We've seen other active duty guys get screwed, and Tim made it right. One of those guys, and I don't think I can say yet, but one of those guys is awesome. Has a YouTube channel. I'll be talking a lot about him here in the near future, so stay tuned. But Tim stepped up and Dodge stepped up, and they made sure they got that guy's car, and they got him a one-of-one Demon 170. My hat is still off to them for that. But to see this shit and to see how this was handled, and you guys are still on some fuck this veteran type shit, like we don't care, and we don't, and not only, and it would be, like I said, I might even be like, okay, maybe you guys are right if it was just voiding the warranty on the engine. But then you voided the transmission, you voided body panels, you voided everything. The whole bumper to bumper warranty is gone. Why? That's the question I have for Dodge. Why would you do that? Why would Dodge, why would Stellantis directly look to screw a veteran? That's what I want to know. Why would you do it? I'm hoping that by us doing this video and having this conversation, and we'll have that conversation in the comments, that Dodge steps up, maybe Matt sees this, and they reach out to this customer and they fix the problem. Because here's the thing. Dodge already knows who the guy is. He already knows the problem. They already know the problem. But I'm going to give it a couple days. We'll see what happens. And then I'm going to get in and I'm going to find out, how did the dealer damage his car? I want to know what the dealer's going to do to fix all the nicks and dings and other bullshit they put all over this guy's Demon 170. And I want to know why. There's a lot of questions of why. There's a lot of why questions, especially with this Demon 170. And I've already seen all the emails, Dodge, and I got to shout out to Butter the Insider because he's kept me in the loop on this story. And I've seen all the screenshots of the forum posts. So I guess the biggest question is, Dodge, what are you going to do to fix it? Hopefully you address it soon. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.
For the longest time, whoa, for the longest.
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet.